눈부신 하늘에 시선을 가린 채 내 품 안에 안기네 흐르는 음악에 정신을 뺏긴 채 그대로 빨려드네 Oh God.
The most interesting thing about the voices one can define as siren-like is that they don't necessarily have commonalities. Trends exist. Often, those singers sound best in their lower register, or have a whispery edge to their voice, but in other cases, neither of these apply. Perhaps this lack of explanation is what likens them to sirens in the first place. There is correlation with a group's musical style, but even then, certain members stand out. Artists without haunting or seductive genres in their discography can still be alluring. One can only guess whether that undefinable trait is learned, or whether it stems from something further.
Ooh, I'm lion, I'm queen. 아무도 어두워지고 심장이 멍들고 눈물이 번진 날 본다면 난 멀어질까? 날 멀어질까? 너무 아름다워 괜찮은 눈으로 바라만 봐도 반해
More than any other, Minnie is the poster child for a siren voice. She has a sort of cursive singing style, hushed and close, as if she's singing right in your ear. G-Idol has touched a number of concepts, but Minnie's voice has the same undertone on each one. While it may not be as noticeable on songs like Dum-Dee Dum-Dee or Klaxon, it's there underneath, pulling you in.
We're alive 'cause we are not alone. Hand to hand, you know we won't let go. Run for roses. 삐딱하다, 이렇게, okay, I love it. When I 어두운 lights 길었던 병원 끝에서 늘 한눈에 알아봐.
Because of N-Mix's stacked vocal line, I didn't realize Bey's voice was so enthralling until I heard Run for Roses. Through the past few releases, though, N-Mix has explored more varying sounds, allowing her vocal tone to shine. Her voice is smooth and rich, standing out in darker songs. If they head further in that direction in the future, I'm sure she'll stick out even more.
네 안에 깊이 감춰진 아주 은은하게 비친 감미로운 너의 그 향기 풀어내고 두 circles off 조명 아래 가려둘 lonely 소음 속에 혼자인 네 모습이 유리잔에 비친 널 보니 Take a ride with me 너 자유롭길 원하니 바람이
Siren voices are most commonly associated with female singers, but the idea can transfer over to male vocalists as well. Kai is perhaps the strongest example, though some of the credit is owed to the nature of his music. Still, with the addictive nature of his songs, he proves time and time again that the genre suits him perfectly.
Into the real world 다가온 climax 두려워하지마 You and I 함께 써내려가는 story 저기를 위해 이제 나만 내 complete 내 모든 걸 이끌어도 해놓았어 Hey baby welcome to my world 발끝에 Between their title tracks and their B-sides, aespa explores a ton of genres. House, R&B, EDM, pop rock, and many more. Somehow, Ning Ning slides perfectly into all of them, sounding like an angel at some times and a powerhouse at others. Her voice sounds most enticing when she's singing longer notes in the middle of her range, but she manages to pull me in no matter which notes she's on.
분주한 거리 위 쉼없이 울리는 컷 마신 술 내버려둬
Taemin's music never fails to hit the spot, and this goes beyond the actual songs as well. On stage, whether surrounded by the other members of SHINee or by legions of backup dancers, it's difficult to take your eyes off of him. His stage presence is unmatched, and that comes through in the way he sings as well. The underlying darkness invoked by his voice, which isn't very low, brings both memorability and a sort of haunting sensuality.
Narcissistic, my god, I love it. 서로를 비춘 밤, 불 안 가리고 흠뻑 뛰어들어 적셔 나의 색깔로. 아름답지만 섬찟할 거야. 첫인상은 강한 게 좋지.
Wonyoung has a rich girl voice, if that's even quantifiable. She doesn't exactly fall into the same category as the others on this list, as the intriguing quality to her voice comes less from darkness and more from an implied value. Wonyoung, despite her beauty, doesn't have the kind of voice lost sailors would chase down. She has the kind of voice they would want to steal, making her just as alluring, if not more, than those with normal siren voices.
Yeah, I'm feeling like 메말라 있던 맘 위로 스며든 담배 답이 필요 없지 because you're my favorite. Truth be told 더 견딜 수가 없어 한 걸음 더 나갈 수 없어 내겐 feeling like pop rock strawberry bubblegum 주머니 속 향기 넘치면 all I want is you.
I want to know what SM is feeding their artists, because 5 of 8 on this list are theirs, and all of the male idols I could possibly come up with are, or were, under the company. A lot of what I have to say about Baekhyun lines up with Taemin and Kai, so I'll skip repeating that, but it's worth mentioning that he lacks their darker undertones, making way for a softer, more mellow sound.
Yeah, all I need for you is to stay, and forever you is mine. 비용긴 미로같이 복잡한 머릿속이 28 reasons 몰라도 돼 나쁜 의도 없어 내게.
Seulgi has been selected to round out this list because she is second only to Minnie in fame for her siren-esque sound. Her thick vocal tone adds depth to any track she sings on, whether that's a solo track, a subunit, or a Red Velvet song. Of course, she's not the only great vocalist in her group, but in my opinion, she's the most distinctive, and that can make a world of a difference.
Baby, baby, 달려들 것만 같이.
Though these 8 stand out to me as some of the strongest in the industry, there are undoubtedly numerous other idols with remarkably alluring voices that I've glossed over in this video. Despite that, I find it interesting to investigate the qualities that make some vocalists stand out in certain ways. That's all I've got to say for today, so thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please don't hesitate to drop a like and consider subscribing. It means the world. Have a great day.